Okay, good afternoon. We are back. We have a recess kanina to give way for the processing of the eligibilities of the various bidders who participated on today's procurement activity at the same time to give way for our lunch. So we are back and we have already here with us the eligibility check as provided to us by the procurement service in Manila. And for contract ID 24PL0104, the concreting of proper Bayaw, Tangtangan FMR, Barangay Bayaw, Pinukpok, Kalinga. The documents provided to us by the procurement service in Manila appears and states that the two bidder, First Reliable Builders and W3R Construction, for the document states that the Republic of the Philippines, Department of Public Works and Highways, Manila, technical and financial aspect, contract ID 24PL10104, concreting of proper Bayaw, Tangtangan, FMR, Barangay Bayaw, Pinukpok, Kalinga, with an ABC of 14,925,000. For the bidder, First Reliable Builders, appears to have as to speak up license valid until 10/13/2025. Pickup registration valid until 7/08/2027. Work experience is appearing in the SLCC, pass. NFCC, pass. Mayor's permit valid until 12/31/2024. DTI valid until 1/22/2028. BIR tax clearance certificate verified and valid until 1/25/2025. PhilJEP registration valid until 7/15/2025 using the 2022 format. For W3R construction, as to speak up license valid until 3/31/2025. Pickup registration valid until 3/31/2025. Work experience as appearing in the SLCC, pass. NFCC, pass. Mayor's permit valid until 12/31/2024. DTI valid until 10/29/2026. BIR tax clearance certificate verified and valid until 5/23/2025. PhilJEP registration valid until 6/10/2025 using the 2022 format. So with this document, it appears that First Reliable Builders and W3R Construction is eligible for contract ID 24PL0104, and I will give the honor to Engineer uh, Paulino Banganan to open and present to us the financial bid proposal of First Reliable Builders and W3R Construction for contract ID 24PL0104.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Chairman. So, again, good afternoon to all of us, especially those who are monitoring us in the live streaming. We now open the original financial component submitted by First Reliable Builders for the contract ID 24PL0104. Tabbing and numbering complying. We have the bid form, sign and notarize. We have the bid prices in the bill of quantities. We have the detailed estimates. We have the summary sheet for price list. We have the cash flows by quarter. We have the summary of bid prices. So we have the bid price offered by the offered by First Reliable. In words, we have 14,879,444.7 pesos and 70 centavos. In figure, we have 14, 879, 447 and 70. Discount offered? None. For W3R construction, we now open the financial component. Tabbing and numbering, complying. We have the bid form. Bid prices in the bill of quantities. Detailed estimate. With the cash flows by quarter and summary of bid prices. The bid prices offered by W3R Construction is amounting to 14,920,504 pesos and 80 centavos. In figure 14, 920, 504.80. Discount offered? None.
Okay, the documents will all be collated by the procurement service, the procurement unit, the secretariat, and this will be uh, transmitted to the technical working group for them to further examine the veracity, completeness, and authenticity of all the documents that were submitted during this bid opening. However, we have a ruling a while ago that it appears that First Reliable had some documents in the addendum which were not been submitted. He have to submit that within the period of 7 calendar days before this will document will be if to be transmitted to the technical working group for the post qualification. If within 7 calendar days this will not be submitted, it will be deemed not complying, and we will proceed to the verification and the post qualification of the documents submitted by 3WR Construction. Next, we'll proceed to open. We have here now the technical the verifications, eligibility verification for the two contractors or bidders for contract ID 24PL0105. Department of Public Works and Highways, Manila, technical and financial aspect. Contract ID 24PL0105, Convergence and Special Support Program, reconstruction of Dutol, Matambong, Mabalbalanan, Namitpitan, Bandang, Pinatubo Access Road, all located in the city of Tabuk, barangays of the city of Tabuk, with an approved budget for the contract of 4,950,000. The two bidders, Biga Construction and EMS Construction, appears to be for Biga Construction. As to speak up license, valid until 6/02/2025. Pickup registration valid until 6/07/2025. Work experience as appearing in the SLCC pass, NFCC pass. For mayor's permit valid until 12/31/2024, DTI valid until 1/19/2027, BIR tax clearance certificate verified and valid until 4/23/2025, PhilJEP registration valid until 10/17/2024 using the 2022 format. For EMS construction, Customs pickup license valid until 2/11/2025, pickup registration valid until 2/11/2025, work experience appearing in the SLCC pass, NFCC pass. Mayor's permit valid until 12/31/2024, DTI valid until 12/09/2024, BIR tax clearance certificate valid until 1/16/2025, verified, and the PhilJEP registration is valid until 1/22/2025 using the 2022 format. So with this document, it appears that BIGA Construction and EMS Construction is eligible for Contract ID 24PL0105. And again, we'll give the honor to Engineer Paulino Banganan to open the financial bid proposal of the two bidders, BIGA Construction and EMS Construction, for Contract ID 24PL0105.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. We now open first the original financial component submitted by EMS Construction. If the tabbing and numbering complying, we have the financial bid form, duly signed bid prices in the bill of quantities, duly signed detailed estimate, cash flows by quarter, and summary of bid prices. You have the bid price offered by EMS Construction in words, 4,924,901 pesos and 39 centavos only. In figure 4, 924, 901.39. Discount offered, none. So we continue. We now open the financial component submitted by BIGA Construction for the contract ID 24PL0105. Tabbing and numbering complying. You have the duly signed bid form. Duly signed bid prices in the bill of quantities. Duly signed detailed estimate. You have the duly signed cash flow by quarters and summary of bid prices. For the bid prices offered by BIGA Construction in words, 4,933,957 pesos and 88 centavos only. In figure 4, 933, 957.88. Discount offered, none.
Okay, all the documents that were submitted in today's procurement bidding activities for contract ID 24PL0105 will all be collated by the Secretariat, and that will be forwarded to the technical working group for them to further examine the authenticity and veracity of those documents. And we do hope that they will be coming out as soon as possible, the resolution recommending award to be approved by the head of the procuring entity. Next, we have here now the eligibility check. Department of Public Works and Highways, Manila, technical and financial aspect for contract ID 24PL0106. The particularly in the construction of Amlaw, Bravo, Purok 3, Hilltop Access Road in Barangay Amlaw, Barangay Laya West, Barangay Lanna, Tabuk City, Kalinga, with an approved budget for the contract of 4,950,000. There are two bidders who submitted their intent for this particular contract, JG Construction and Supply and Biga Construction. For JG Construction and Supply, as to his pickup license, valid until 9/23/2024. Pickup registration valid until 9/23/2025. Work experience as appearing in the SLCC pass, NFCC pass. For mayor's permit, valid until 12/31/2024. DTI, valid until 1/11/2029. BIR tax clearance certificate, verified and valid until 8/23/2024. PhilJEP registration, valid until 12/21/2024 using the 2022 format. For Biga Construction, pickup license valid until 6/02/2025. Pickup registration valid until 6/07/2025. Work experience as appearing in the SLCC pass, NFCC pass. Mayor's permit valid until 12/31/2024. DTI valid until 1/19/2027. BIR tax clearance certificate verified and valid until 4/23/2025. PhilJEP registration valid until 10/17/2024 using the 2022 format. With this document, it appears that the two bidder, JG Construction and Supply and Biga Construction, is eligible for contract ID 24PL0106. So again, Engineer Paulino Bangan is given the privilege to open and present the financial bid proposal of JG Construction Supply and Biga Construction.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. We now open first the Biga Construction for the contract ID 24PL0106. Now tabbing and numbering, complying. We have the duly signed bid form. We have the duly signed bid prices in the bill of quantities. Duly signed detailed estimates. Duly signed cash flow by quarter. And summary of bid prices. For bid price offered by Biga Construction in words, 4,919,779 pesos and 27 centavos. In figure 4, 919, 779.27. Discount offered, none. So we now open the bid for financial components submitted by JG Construction and Supply for the same contract ID 24PL0106. Tabbing and numbering, complying. We have the duly signed bid form. Duly signed bid form, prices in the form of bill of quantities. Duly initial detailed estimate. Duly initial cash flow by quarter and summary of bid prices. For the bid price offered by JG Construction and Supply, in words, 4,947,221 pesos and 1 centavos only. In figure 4, 947, 221.01. Discount offered, none.
Okay, all the documents that were submitted during this bid opening will be collated by the Secretariat and to be forwarded to the technical working group for them to further examine the authenticity and veracity of those documents. And we do hope that they will be coming out with the resolution recommending award to be approved by the head of the procuring entity. For we have also here now the eligibility check for 24PL0107, which is the rehabilitation, reconstruction, upgrading of damaged paved roads, secondary amount along Mountain Province Barang Boundary, Kalanan Pinukpok Abot Road, Kagalwan Kalanan section. And there's only a single bidder, lone bidder, Gadab Builders. And we have here now the technical and financial aspect for contract ID 24PL0107, which is the rehabilitation, reconstruction, upgrading of damaged paved roads, secondary roads, Mountain Province Boundary, Kalanan Pinukpok Road, Kagalwan Kalanan section, with an approved budget for the contract of 5,431,160 pesos. The loan bidder, Gadab Construction. As to his pickup license, valid until 1/04/2025. Pickup registration valid until 4/03/2027. Work experience as appearing the SLCC pass, NFCC pass. Mayor's permit valid until 12/31/2024. DTI valid until 6/28/2027. BIR tax clearance certificate verified, but it was expired on 6/15/2024. PhilJEP registration, as we have ruled a while ago, it is on process. Uh, upon verification of the documents submitted, the Gadab Construction has submitted an original copy of their tax clearance certificate, and it is already updated. Tingnan nga natin yung Gadab. It appears that the tax clearance certificate is already updated and it is valid until June 20, 2025. So, sa pag-update kasi ng PhilJEP registration, mas mauna ang tax clearance. Kaya yung tax clearance niya is, yung PhilJEP registration is, we have ruled a while ago that it will give consideration but will give 10 calendar days to update his before it will be post qualified. So with this, we will proceed to open the financial bid proposal of Gadab Builders for contract ID 24PL0107, subject to the rulings duly approved by the BAC in bank. 10 calendar days will be given to Gadab to have that verification updated. And if after 10 calendar days na hindi sinubmit yung updated PhilJEP registration, then it will be tantamount or a sign that they are not complying. So we'll proceed to open.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. We now open the original copy for the financial component submitted by Gadab Builders for the contract ID 24PL0107. You have the tabbing and numbering complying. We have the bid form. You have the bill of quantities. You have the detailed estimate, the cash flow, and summary of bid prices. You have the bid price offered by Gadab Construction. In words, 5,373,140 pesos and 42 centavos. In words, 5,373, 140.42. Discount offered, none.
Okay, all the documents that were submitted for today's procurement activities will be collated by the uh, secretariat, and upon completion of the rulings that we have earlier done, uh, those documents will be forwarded to the technical working group, and the bidder is given only 10 calendar days to accomplish the documents for the completeness of their documents. Okay. The other one, we have actually unscheduled, but it was rescheduled on August 28, the 24PL0108. So with this, we hope that the prospective bidders for this particular contract ID could still have time to participate if they are interested to participate in these bid activities. Okay, so with this, uh, we have already completed the task of opening what is scheduled today, and this bid opening of procurement activities scheduled today is now adjourned.